A butterfly's life is a magical journey. This journey is called a life cycle. It has 4 different stages. Each stage looks very different from the others. First, there is a tiny egg. Then a long caterpillar comes out. Next, there is a quiet chrysalis. Finally, a beautiful butterfly appears. This amazing change is called metamorphosis. It is a big word for a big change. Many insects go through this kind of transformation, but the butterfly's journey is one of the most famous and wonderful to see in nature. It is a complete circle of life that starts all over again with each new butterfly. The journey begins with a very small egg. A mother butterfly is very careful about where she lays her eggs. She looks for a special plant. This plant will be the first food for her babies when they hatch. She often chooses a specific type of plant, like a milkweed plant for a monarch butterfly. She knows her young caterpillars will need this exact leaf to eat so they can grow big and strong. She might lay just one egg on a leaf, or she might lay a group of them together. These eggs are so tiny, sometimes as small as the head of a pin. The butterfly eggs come in many shapes and colors. Some eggs are round like a tiny ball. Others might be oval or have small ridges on them. Their color can be white, pale green, or even a soft yellow. This helps them hide from hungry birds and other insects that might want to eat them. The mother butterfly uses a special glue from her body to stick the eggs safely onto the leaf or stem. They will stay there, waiting for the right time to hatch. This waiting period can be a few days or even a few weeks, depending on the weather. Inside each tiny egg, a new life is starting to grow. A little creature is forming day by day. It is getting ready for the next big step in its life cycle. The eggshell protects the growing baby from the sun and the rain. When it is warm enough, the baby inside will be ready to come out into the world. The shell, which was once its safe home, will soon become its very first meal. This is the start of an amazing adventure for a very small and very hungry new animal. The world is big and the journey is just beginning. When the time is right, the egg begins to hatch. A tiny caterpillar chews a small hole in the eggshell. It wiggles and pushes its way out. This new caterpillar is very, very hungry. The first thing it eats is its own eggshell. This gives it important nutrients to start its life. After its first meal, it is ready for more. The caterpillar has only one job to do, and that is to eat and grow. It will spend all its time munching on the leaves of the plant where it was born. This is why the mother butterfly was so careful in choosing the perfect plant for her eggs. The caterpillar is an eating machine. It eats leaves all day and all night. It eats, and it grows very, very quickly. A caterpillar can grow to be 100 times bigger than it was when it first hatched. Because it grows so fast, its skin becomes too tight. The caterpillar has to shed its old skin, just like you might outgrow your clothes. This process is called molting. A caterpillar will molt several times during this stage of its life. Each time it sheds its skin, a new, bigger skin is underneath, ready for more growing. Caterpillars have many legs to help them move around and hold on to leaves. They have 6 true legs near their head, which will one day become the legs of the adult butterfly. They also have many other pairs of false legs, called prolegs, on their long body. These prolegs have tiny hooks on them that help the caterpillar grip onto surfaces tightly so it doesn't fall off a leaf even in the wind. This allows it to hold on securely while it continues its most important job, eating as much as it possibly can. The caterpillar stage is very important. All the food the caterpillar eats gives it the energy it will need for the next amazing stage. It stores this energy in its body. This stage can last for a few weeks or sometimes longer. The caterpillar will eat and grow and eat and grow until it reaches its full size. Once it is big enough and has stored enough energy, it knows that it is time for another big change. It will stop eating and begin to search for a safe and quiet place to begin the next part of its incredible journey. When the caterpillar is fully grown, it finds a safe spot. It might crawl to the underside of a leaf or hang from a sturdy twig. It needs a place where it will not be disturbed. Here, it will prepare for the most mysterious part of its life. The caterpillar attaches itself to the spot using a small silk pad that it spins from its mouth. It hangs upside down in the shape of the letter J. It will stay very still for a day or two, getting ready for the transformation. This is the beginning of its change from a crawling creature to something completely different. Slowly, the caterpillar sheds its skin one last time. But this time, something different is underneath. It is not a new, bigger caterpillar skin. Instead, it is a hard outer case. This case is called a chrysalis. The chrysalis protects the creature inside while it changes. The chrysalis can be green or brown, or even have shiny gold spots on it. These colors help it blend in with its surroundings, which is called camouflage. This keeps it safe from predators like birds while the magic happens inside its protective shell. It looks like it is sleeping, but it is very busy. Inside the chrysalis, an amazing transformation is taking place. The old caterpillar body is changing completely. All the parts of the caterpillar are breaking down and rearranging themselves. It is like a soup of cells, called imaginal cells, that are rebuilding into a new form. Slowly, new parts begin to grow. Wings start to form, long antennae appear, slender legs take shape. A new body is being built piece by piece from the energy the caterpillar stored up from eating all those leaves. This process is truly one of nature's greatest miracles. This stage can last for about 1 to 2 weeks. Sometimes, if it is cold, it can last for months. The chrysalis hangs very still, without eating or drinking. It might wiggle a little bit if it is touched, but otherwise it is motionless. Outside, it looks quiet and peaceful. But inside, it is a busy workshop of change. The creature is getting ready for its grand debut. Soon the hard case will split open, and a brand new being will be ready to emerge and see the world in a completely new way. The final stage is almost here. When the transformation is complete, the chrysalis case begins to change. It might become clear, and you can see the colors of the butterfly's wings folded up inside. Then, a small split appears at the bottom. The new butterfly starts to push and wiggle its way out of the old case. It slowly pulls its soft, wet body out into the open air. Its wings are crumpled and folded up. It looks very tired from all the hard work of getting out. The butterfly is free from its case, but it is not quite ready to fly away just yet. First, the butterfly must rest. It hangs upside down from its empty chrysalis case or a nearby twig. It needs to pump a special fluid from its body into the veins of its wings. This makes the wings slowly unfold and stretch out to their full size. This is a very important step. The butterfly must let its wings dry and harden in the sun. This can take a few hours. If the wings do not form correctly during this time, the butterfly might not be able to fly. It waits patiently for its beautiful wings to become strong. Once its wings are dry and strong, the butterfly is ready for its first flight. It will gently test its new wings, opening and closing them a few times. Then, it will lift off into the air, flying for the very first time. The butterfly will now spend its time flying from flower to flower. Instead of eating leaves, it will drink sweet liquid called nectar from flowers using a long, straw-like tongue called a proboscis. Its job now is to find a mate so it can lay eggs and start the amazing life cycle all over again for a new generation. Butterflies are not just beautiful to look at, they are also very important for our planet. As they travel from flower to drink nectar, they carry pollen with them. This helps the flowers make seeds and grow new plants. This is called pollination. Without butterflies and other pollinators, many of the fruits and vegetables we eat would not be able to grow. They are a sign of a healthy environment. Watching a butterfly's magical journey reminds us of the wonder and beauty of the natural world, and how every small creature has an important role to play.